Well, tonight, a carjacking case with lots of twists and turns. This all started as an alleged carjacking that grabbed the attention of the feds.
And now, new questions about the case and what really happened last March. Our Paul Bloom is in the newsroom tonight with details on that. Paul, this case was in federal court, but prosecutors there dismissed it.
Randy, key word there was. Legally, some interesting stuff happening here. Veteran defense attorneys tell me they have never, ever seen the United States Attorney's Office take a case from the state, begin prosecuting it, and then have second thoughts and send it right back to local authorities. But that is exactly what happened here, soon after the alleged victim changed his story in a big way. The initial charges were frightening. Desmond Graham, charged with kidnapping, aggravated robbery, assault, and credit card fraud back in March. Accused of carjacking a man with car trouble in downtown Minneapolis, forcing him into the back seat, and then driving him with two accomplices to the abandoned speedway at George Floyd Square. It was inside the gas station where the man was allegedly tortured and beaten for money, as well as his ATM card, before making a wild dash to safety at the Cup Foods right across the street. The case prompting this bulletin from the Hennepin County Attorney's Office, touting the charges, including the shocking development that one of the alleged suspects died from an apparent drug overdose and was set on fire during the ordeal.
We cannot allow this plague of violence to continue.
The U.S. Attorney's Office would soon take over the prosecution in federal court, a case seemingly ripe for Andy Lugar's tough posture on carjacking and violent crime across the cities. But during a recent hearing, the case took a major hit. An FBI special agent telling the court that the victim had changed his story during a follow-up interview with authorities. Fox 9 has obtained the transcript. There was no carjacking. In fact, the victim apparently has now admitted he was drinking with Graham that night in at least one downtown bar, identified by the defense as Augie's, and they were looking to party afterwards at the George Floyd Square Speedway. Quote, he stated that he in fact drove himself to downtown Minneapolis in his car where he met Graham, and it was on purpose that he willfully drove Graham to the abandoned speedway, believing it would be an after party. The defense has also alleged the victim was peddling drugs and supplied the supposed suspects with what proved to be the lethal fentanyl. The U.S. Attorney's Office then had the case dismissed in federal court, writing in its motion that the interests of justice would be best served by resolution in Hennepin County District Court. And this case still very much alive in state court. In fact, probable cause was just found this week to send the case onto trial in September. Graham's defense attorney in that state case telling me today, quote, the allegations made against Mr. Graham are as imaginative as they are unsupported, and Mr. Graham is eager to see that the true facts are established in court. I am still awaiting a response from the Hennepin County Attorney's Office on what happens next. Certainly, you would expect them to have to at least address a couple of those charges initially filed against Graham. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.